Hey, so remember when I said I'm going to start early, it's going to be a better day? I'm pretty sure I said that. If not, I said it to myself. Anyway, I was like, going to get started early, going to get some distance today because we got the wheel. Look at these girls. I got the door open and so they're like freaking out. Yeah, so here's the thing. My governor, which is what controls the speed, not right now, which controls the speed and it stops you from going over 55 miles per hour in these buses. It's kicking in at like 35, 40 now. So, I'm not able to go above, I think the fastest I was able to go was like 45 and then it kicked in again. And so then when that happens, the gas pedal just goes to the floor and it won't speed up anymore. And so I just pulled over and I'm going to be troubleshooting this and trying to figure out what's going on. Hopefully it's an easy fix. I can do this side of the road because I'm still about an hour away from the truck stop. So yeah, I'm going to try to sort this out. Okay, so there's a couple things that it could be. Hopefully it's the air filter. So the choices are the air filter and the fuel filter. If it's not that, then it's something more serious. But the air filter, I'm gonna go ahead and take out now and like beat it on the side of the bus or something or on the ground and try to make sure that's nice and clean. And I guess we're gonna try it again. So let's give it a shot. I'm hoping it's just the air filter. If it's the fuel filter, I mean, depending on where I stop, anywhere from 60 to 200 bucks probably, depending on wherever I have to stop at. But I don't know where the nearest place is. I'll have to check and see if there's someplace closer than the gas station I was originally going to go to, the truck stop I was going to go to. So hopefully it's just this and I can dust it out. This doesn't look bad at all. This is pretty clean. I don't know if you can see it. It's really clean. There's not anything in it. Yeah, it's clean. So, unfortunately that means it's not that, which is concerning. So, if it's not this, the only other thing that I know it could be, unless it's something serious, is, which I hope not, let's hope not, because I still got over 1,000 miles to go, is the fuel filter. So, but that was just replaced last year and I haven't done a whole lot of driving since then, so I wouldn't think that that would be bad. I mean, this was replaced too, and this is still in good shape. I mean, I replaced this last year. I don't know. I'm gonna do some more Googling, see if I can figure something else out before I try to drive it. So I went ahead and checked all the fluids. Again, I checked them, but it's been about 500 miles or so. So I checked them again and the oil was low. So let's cross our fingers that that's what it is. And I had a gallon with me, so I'm gonna pick up some more whenever I can get to the truck stop. So cross your fingers with me that that's all it was. Okay, good news is I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But I only had a gallon of oil. I'm going to have to make a stop at the next truck stop to get some more oil and put that in and everything, let the engine cool down. But yeah, so far it's not doing the same thing. So I'm hoping it was just because it was low on oil. So yep, next truck stop, gonna get some, top it off. Hey, I'm laying on the floor trying to relax and cool off a little bit. The stress got to me a little bit. Like, it was working great for a minute, and then the governor started shutting off again, so I could only go like 45, 50. So I just kept it steady at about 45 with my hazards on until I got to the gas station. But I gotta let the engine cool down for a little bit, so it works. I'm just gonna lay here and relax, let the nausea pass. I'm gonna drink some water, eat some boiled eggs, and then put the oil in. Go in and just ask them if like there's anything else they could think of that would cause that, and he didn't have any information for me. So where's my bus? Down here. So basically same thing that I said: air filter, fuel filter. There are not spark plugs in cat diesel engines. They said if anything it would be a glow plug, but there would be a sensor for that. So I'm gonna take a chance. The nearest gas station, the next truck stop's an hour away. So the nearest truck stop is about an hour away from here. I'll probably look real quick before I take off, like mechanics that work on buses along the way before that, just in case anything goes on. The only other thing I can think, because the air brakes and everything are working fine, is that, I mean, maybe it's the governor itself. But yeah, I don't know. Cross your fingers with me, and we're about to hit the road. So, here's an update. I need an oil change. I've needed an oil change for the last 200 miles, but unfortunately none of the truck stops had enough time to get me in today, and it's Sunday. I'm supposed to be there for Mom tomorrow. So that means I'm doing the oil change myself. I'm not going to replace the filters because that's going to be more pain in the ass, and I do not have the filter to replace. So I'm just going to drain out the old fluid, put in the new fluid and stuff. But first things first is I have to let the engine cool down really well, so I want to give that at least 30 minutes or so, which means the girls get a walk. Are you excited? About a walk? You want to go on a walk? So I'm under the bus. This is what's going to have to be removed. I'm going to try to get all this gunk off first without getting it in my eyeball. And then take that off, drain it all out, and then refill. Well, unfortunately that didn't work. It's on there really fucking tight. It shouldn't be that tight, but it's on there really fucking tight, and I don't want to risk messing up the threads and not being able to get another thread because the shop over here is closed. So sadly, that means I'm going to have to drive to the next truck stop and hope that they have a shop that's open or sell some socket sets, because I feel a little bit safer trying to do it with a socket set, but none of mine are big enough. But I'd prefer that a shop's open that can do it. But it's freaking Sunday, and it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and most of them have been closed. And the ones that are open are booked for like 5 or 6 hours minimum. But anyway, the issue with why I need this is because I don't know if I said this earlier, but just in case I didn't, the oil pressure is off, and that there's a safety feature that's connected to the governor, which controls the speed. And so, given the circumstances right now, the governor will kick in sometimes at 40 miles an hour, and I can't go any faster. Sometimes it'll kick in at 50 miles an hour, sometimes 52. And so I'm driving mostly with my hazard lights on at this point. But yeah, I'm gonna get back on the road and wish me luck that there's a shop open that will get me in for an oil change. I wish I could have done that myself, but it's just, I don't want to chance it. I'll catch up with you later. Well, isn't this artsy? Hello from the floor. I figured I'd go ahead and give you an update. Yes, I'm on the floor because my back is wrecked after all this driving. No offense to the seat that I'm using, but that seat's not made for long drives. Anyway, positive update. I just wanted to let you all know. Good news. Apparently, also having a little too much oil can cause the governor to kick in too early and malfunction a bit as well. So, now you know. If you have a governor on your bus and it's acting up, it's one of a few things, right? It's the air filter, the fuel filter, the oil is low, or like in my case, there's a little bit too much oil in there. So as soon, literally after I made that post where I tried to do the oil change in the parking lot, about 15 miles down the road, it fixed itself. And I waited to like get excited, but once it hit the 100-mile marker, I was like, oh, we're good, dude. There was too much oil in there. So now you know, I just wanted to give you that little update. It is Sunday night. We are parked at a rest stop in Missouri. Right? Yes. In Missouri. There's a big thunderstorm that was happening right down the road, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm not dealing with that. So we figured we'd go ahead and park for the night. I'm going to try to wake up really early in the morning, like 4 or 5 if I can, to try to get started a bit earlier, because tomorrow's Monday. And I wanted to try to be there Monday night, if at all possible. So,